What's going on, guys? Critic here, back again for another video, and today we are back with some more Immersive and More. That's right, we're back with episode 2. Last time we left off, here we go, let's get out F5 mode. Last time we left off, we got ourselves some basic tinker tools, and in between episodes, I got a little bit of blazing blood to melt down the debris that we got. So we got another right cobalt maddock, manulin cobalt cleaver, and I believe I put it in my backpack, yeah, and manulin pickaxe. All the other parts are still cobalt. I was just able to put a little piece on each. Got a manulin blade, pickaxe head, and axe head on these things. So those are a little better. Definitely a nice improvement. And then as you can also see around me, I also moved the stuff from the engineer's house. Well, most things I left, like the water bins there. But I moved the coke oven, blast furnace, and alloy kiln over to here. In fact, I think there's some more quartz and rust iron in there. I was making some of that off camera. I had some iron, of course, laying around, threw some in, because I know we're going to need it. So we're up to 122, that should be a good number. Which I moved that over, and I made this little building here for our refined storage. This is where most of our, like, auto-crafting pieces and drives are going to be stored in this little building. And that's one of the things that we're going to be doing today. So today, we are going to be making an external storage warehouse for our refined storage network. So I was thinking, put it in a different chunk, but not too far from this. So I was thinking somewhere over here, like this little area. I started terraforming a little because I was going to build over here anyway. But I figured let's get a little bit of a warehouse going over here, and then we can run some refined storage cables over here for it. So I did some preparing off camera, got us some storage drawers to start with. We'll probably need more than that. And another thing that we're also going to do is we're also going to be diving back into immersive engineering and getting ourselves a crusher. So I also have that prepared. I got the stuff we need for the crusher. So I think the crusher will probably be pretty quick to set up. So let's set up the crusher first, and then we'll get to work on planning out this little storage warehouse here for our refined storage network. So we want not all the way up against the wall because of the immersive petroleum. Let me view the manual, make sure I'm looking at this. Okay. Heavy machinery, crusher. Okay, yeah, so it's 3. I don't need these. Okay. So it should be, if I'm looking at that right, it's 1, 2, and then 1. And then this, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this should be pretty straightforward, right? Or am I missing? Oh no, these go onto the side here. Okay. We're gonna need this goes here if I remember right. This is why I wish I had the projector. Probably should have made that off camera. Projector's so clutch. But I believe all we gotta do now just get these hoppers on top. And I think, yeah, and of course we have a crate here for the output, but I think that's the crusher. Yeah, there we go. Advancements are very, very messed up on the server. So yeah, if I look at my advancements tab, I already have hazardous machinery, even though I shouldn't. I also shouldn't have like half of these refined storage things. I don't know why. I never crafted a grid or anything. I never did any of that. I just moved the ones that we had, so I don't know why I got those advancements. So, yeah, I crafted one drive, but yeah, I never crafted a grid. And I never made that's an interface. I never made an interface either. Anyways, I don't know why I'm getting weird advancements, but whatever. Gotta love it when advancements break. They're not important. They don't matter anyway. But with that all taken care of, we got the crusher. So I'll have to take power over to that sometime. But now we need to set up a little bit of an external storage warehouse. Now, this warehouse is going to be for anything that we're going to have surpluses amount of, like cobblestone, dirt. All of our ores are going to go in these compacting drawers. That way they hold a nugget, ingot, and block form all at once when you're looking at them through the network. So it makes crafting really easy. If you need like a couple iron nuggets, you can instantly have it there without needing to craft any. So pretty helpful. So yeah, I definitely want to put it right here. And I want to make it look a little older compared to the stone themes we have going on over here. So I think I'll get out the zag and re-chisel it. Man, we're a little short on cobblestone. I need to set up a cobblestone gen. Probably do that off camera or something. But let's see. So we want to use a stone. I'd say let's do some weathered cobble bricks. And we'll use that as the first layer and only the first layer, just to semi-match this. And then we'll use some stuff like wood. Now, I did dig out our road spacing, so I want to be a couple blocks in from the road. So like these 2 blocks are going to be sidewalks, so I want to be like 2 blocks or so in from the sidewalk, maybe even a third. And let's start like right here, that way we're several blocks away from this as well. Actually, you know what? Move this up a couple. So let's get this foundation laid out. Probably gonna make that longer. This doesn't need to be incredibly wide, because we're just having storage drawers, unless I want to make like aisles and aisles of them, which maybe. Let's see. We want walking room. We can put the storage drawers up against the wall, because I can just put the storage on them underneath the drawer underground. So if we make like these 2 blocks like the doorway, and we go, yeah, so we have 3 blocks on each side of the door, 1, 2, 3, and then because then this 4th block is where the storage drawers will actually sit. Yeah, I like that. And then we can make it long. It'll be like a long building. Yeah, something like this. Yeah. I don't hate that. And then of course we can always expand the building onwards as we need. Yeah, I like that. I think this will look the best. A long, almost like farmer's barn design. Just instead of animals, it'll be for our storage drawers. But yeah, a long kind of like barn design. Okay. I have to fill in like all this water and stuff. But I do not hate this. I think this looks pretty good. I will go around and fill all this in with dirt and level the terrain at some point. But I don't want to terraform at the moment. And it's not the biggest deal. But that is something I will probably work on off and on in between episodes. But let's see here. Get a bit of a sleep. Oh hey, Wisminton's on. I didn't even notice. Haha. Speaking of which, if you want to join and play Immersive and More for yourself, all the information to join the server is linked down below in the description. You can find the server Discord, link to the mod pack, everything. So if you want to hop on and join and play along Immersive and More with us, by all means, links are in the description. We would love to have you. So after that really clean transition, let's find out what wood we want to build with. We have a bit of oak. We got some treated wood, and honestly, I kind of want to use that. And honestly, the village is all oak, so I kind of want to do something with redwood. Let's see, just a little bit of a test here. If we just get a couple of these. Ooh, actually, I like that. I want to see how that looked. Like treated wood planks with some redwood. I actually like that. We can actually change these up. Like if we change that, and then I believe this, then we can have another variant. Okay. These look more like floor variants. Yeah. Those variants don't look bad, but I think for a wall, we just want standard treated wood planks. And then, of course, we're going to want, like, windows. But I actually don't hate that. You know what? This is a very rectangular build. How far away from the street again are we? We're 3. Yeah, you know what? Let's go in a couple blocks and make a little bit like this. And then we can like go out. Yeah. Yeah, we could do something like that. Okay, let's see how this looks. Okay, yes, we'd have like a bit of an overhang on it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. That way we have a bit of a walk-in. Okay, yeah, I think that would look a lot better too. It gives us a little bit of extra dimension there. And actually, I think what we'll do is I was gonna put the wood on top of that, but I think we put the wood on the bottom all the way. And I got this itch in my ear, dang. Only when I try to record do I get itches in my ear like that. But like, how would that look? No, not on this level, because doors would be here. You know, we can make it taller. I was originally only going to go like 5 or 6 blocks. We can make it taller. We can put a window up top here. Yeah, all we got to do, the trick to making this look better, from good to better, is height. We can make this a tall barn, a really tall shed. Let me just use these as some building blocks. Get up here. Yeah. Because then we get like that. I'll have like a picture window there. You know what? Yes and no. Yes and no. What we're gonna do, we're gonna leave the stone. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add even more depth to this build. So stone will come out, and then how close are we to the street? I mean, because the 2 sidewalk blocks are gonna go right here and here, so that'll give us 1 block of turn in, like 1 block of grass from this. I want a little more space than that. So we'll move back, and we're gonna put these in right here, like on the sides, and we're gonna move all of this in 1 more. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're gonna move these in 1 more. Don't place there. Yeah. Which means we're gonna have to move these as well. Yeah. So what we'll do, and clutch that landing a bit. And what we'll do is we'll get these up, and then we'll get them going across, probably. Yeah, we'll get them going across, and then what we do is all the way across, we frame it. Yeah, and then we have like the window sitting right there, and then we have our door. I feel like that window just doesn't feel right being too wide without being too tall, like this, without being a 2x2. You know, we could move that up another block. We can have, yeah, basically, like, we could expand it in the future, but if anything, we could just have it go up and be really tall, so then we wouldn't have to expand it as often. Probably never will at this rate. But yeah, we'll make that a little taller, just another couple blocks up. This is going to be a really tall build, which I'm not opposed to. I think it could look good. But yeah, we just go up another couple blocks, like that. And then we go across. And there, I got our little makeshift stairwell. But yeah, it goes across. That looks better. That looks better. Or does this? Actually, I like that. I don't mind it only being 1 block tall when it's further back like that, when we have the 2 blocks on top of the door. So you know what? I like that more. I like that more. We'll leave that like that. We're gonna need, let's get out our cobalt broad axe. I'm so used to calling that the lumber axe, because that's what, and I fell in the water. I'm so used to that from the older versions of Tinker's Construct when it was still called the Lumber Axe. But yeah, they renamed it with the 1.16 changes when they updated this, so still got to get used to that. Because they even just changed it from the hammer to the sledgehammer because they also added the vein hammer. So I still just call it the hammer, and then this one's just vein hammer. But yeah, I still am not used to the fact they call it the sledgehammer. I think everything else kept its name the same. But I don't know why they changed this to the broad axe from the lumber axe. Because it does the exact same thing, cut down whole trees. Which, for those wondering, is why Vein Miner is not in this pack. It's like you can craft yourself the vein hammer to mine full veins of ore. You can make yourself the broad axe to cut down whole trees. I want you to use Tinker's Construct for those kind of needs. I'm not going to give you Vein Miner when I want you to use Tinker's. And besides, Tinker's is kind of fun. Make these super nice tools. You can make them unbreakable once you get enough modifiers for them from using them enough. You can make them super good. Make them unbreakable, have a high efficiency, fortune, just everything on them. It's so nice. Basically, unlike enchanting, where it'll eventually say too expensive, you can never be too expensive with the Tinker's tools. You just, as long as you continue to use the tools and you upgrade them and get the modifiers for them, keep on keeping on. Which, that is one thing I did change in the pack. I made the creative modifiers craftable. So if I go to @Tinkers, for those who are wondering, because 1.16 does not have a Tinker Tools leveling, so you can't just level up your tools by using them like you could in other versions. Or even in 1.7.10 when it was just a straight up Tinker's feature. So yeah, with these new upgrades and stuff, the soul slot, don't know what that does, so that one's not craftable. But your basic upgrade, that's craftable. You need 9 anvils. I tried to match what they looked like in terms of recipe while still making them trickier. So yeah, a whole lot of iron. You can get a creative upgrade. That'll add another upgrade slot. A defensive slot, you're going to need 9 netherite chest plates for 1. So yeah, definitely going to have to work for that. And then lastly, if you want the creative ability upgrade, you're going to need 9 nether stars for 1. So yeah, your little upgrades are possible, but they can be quite expensive. So do be warned. Definitely getting something like unbreakable tools is something that will be definitely a late/end game achievement. But we don't have to worry about that right now because cobalt tools are very, very durable. So there we go. This should be like more than enough redwood. So let me just dump out the saplings. Don't need those. But we should have more than enough redwood now to take care of this. Or at least get started on the building. This might be a 2-parter episode. So we'll finish up laying the structures and stuff of this. Or you know what, probably we'll finish up laying out the general structure of this building. And then I'll just finish building it off camera and making all the changes and fine detailing. That would just be too boring for a video anyway. So yeah, that's probably what I'll do. So let's just finish getting this together. So we get that across. And we need to sleep. Ah, I'm so happy someone ported Adventure Backpacks to 1.16. Of course, it goes by Traveler's Backpacks now, but yeah, same mod, basically. Change the name, same mod. I love it. You get the sleeping bag, you can hold fluids, you get a built-in crafting table. It's just so nice. Love that mod. Alright, so enough of that rambling. We're gonna want here. Then, of course, it's going to be, like, right here. So, yeah, it's going to be, like, this 1-block spacing kind of a deal. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I'm going to die from fall damage, probably. But, you know what? That's fine. Actually, you know what? Here, kill me with fall damage. Kill me with fall damage. It doesn't matter. can just that, and guess what? Hey, look at, I'm dead. Just slash back and remove the waypoint, and that will reset my health and, or not my health, but my hunger and thirst. But let's get this back. Okay. And then we'll just build out a couple blocks here and then take a look at this. I'm gonna need a ton of treated wood. But let's get down here, remove these, try and get a general look at this. If anything, we can even cut these out too to make the opening a little more gradual. So let's get... this. So, ooh, not in between the logs. Those are supposed to stay popped out. Here. Oh, I made that a little too tall. I'll have to fix that in a bit. Not the biggest deal. Like, how would this look from the outside perspective? Because, I mean, like, from the inside perspective, just to get a little more down. Like, from the inside, I don't hate this. This window here is a little annoying, but compared to how often we'll be in the building, I don't think that'll matter. But like from the outside here, I think this is all just fine. So we get across from here. We get like this, and we get like a picture window right there, up a little higher than normal. Hang on. Ooh, actually, yeah, and then we make it one more taller. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. That's what we're going to do. And then, of course, the roof will go on top, and we'll use the wonderful roofs from Macaw's Roofs to do that, and it'll look really nice. But I think that's where we're going to end off the episode today. I guess another quick thing we'll do before we do that actually is place out. I did not measure how far that was, so I'll have to do that off camera and count. But it looks like this is about center. If this is an even number, I can always just add an extra on to make it odd. We're going to put the drawer controllers on these sides, and on the undersides of each, we're going to put up our storage buses. And it's like, we gotta get under here, and then there's water, so I gotta fill this in. And the grass, there we go. So we got our storage buses there, and then of course we can get cables. Come on. There we go. And we'll just run those across, and then of course we'll run them. Yeah, we'll probably run it from here. I'll just run it from this block right to the refined storage network, or probably one block over, so it's just a straight shot. So yeah, like right here, and we'll just run that right over to our refined storage controller. And that would then be hooked up to our network. So, last but not least, this section of the drawer on this side, don't face that way. This side of the drawer is gonna have these. And I'm just gonna place them on top. Just like that. So like this side is gonna be these compact drawers. I'll probably make them look cleaner later. And then on this side, we're gonna have our full drawers, our one drawers. And then on the other side of this one, we're gonna have our half drawers. We'll have 2 items, and we'll half them. And then this side will also be another set of half drawers. Or I might change it and make this side a set of quarter drawers, possibly. But I think we have so much space and so much height that we can just stick with half drawers, and we won't even need to use quarter drawers at all. So I think this is the plan and this is the layout. So I'm going to continue to work on this off camera. Hopefully by next episode it'll be complete to near complete. I will definitely have it functioning by then. For sure. But yeah, the build should hopefully be pretty much complete. Probably just depends on how much I can get my hands on treated wood, honestly. Before that. Ooh, actually. This window looks good. But that would mess with the drawers as we go higher. Good to know. Good to know. So that means I'm going to be expanding this build out wider as well. So yeah, some things for me to mess around with off camera to get things set up. But I'm going to keep this look here because I really like the Optifine Zoom. Forgot that was there. But yeah, Optifine Zoom. We're going to keep like this window design here. We're going to keep this little bit of a depth here, this little door part that's slightly extended out from the main wall. And yeah. I will be working on the finished product, so hopefully next episode it'll be complete or pretty much near complete. But anyways, guys, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links are down below in the description for you to check out. And lastly, if you want to join the Nerd Herd Discord, that too is also linked right down below. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone!